Hi guys, it's Leah. So today I'm going to be going through what I am packing in my hospital bag for baby number 2. I actually never got to this video with Wesley, not because I didn't have time per se. I just think I was a slacker before children, so I never did it. I did do a video of what I didn't use and what I did use in my hospital bag after the fact, which I'm going to try to do this time too. But I'm much more efficient at life after having a child, so I am going to be showing you what I'm packing in my hospital bag. So I'm just using a little rolling suitcase, like one that you would travel with, like a carry-on, because it's most efficient and we can roll it behind us on the way into the hospital. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my toiletries. So I got this super cute traveling cosmetic case at Walmart. It was on sale after the holidays. I think it was ridiculously cheap, like $6. Super cute. You open it up and it has a couple different compartments. Up here I just have my makeup. Here I have some cotton rounds to remove my makeup if I get to that far. Here are my contacts because I wear daily contacts. And down here are just kind of random things like my micellar water, anything, face wash, shampoo, a toothbrush for me and a toothbrush for Andrew, and pretty much everything I would need to take my makeup off, wash my face, clean my hair. So that is what is in here, and everything that I bought completely separate from what I normally use daily because, and I know I've said it 100 times, but I had a fast labor with Wesley, and when we were getting stuff ready to go when my water broke, I had to grab a lot of this stuff out of my everyday bags, and it just kind of slowed us down. So this time around, just in case it's fast again, I bought a lot of the mini versions, the travel versions of all the things I use, and I have enough makeup, brushes and stuff like that. So my powder, when I was at the end of my powder thing, I just stuck it in here. I got a new one and started using it in my everyday bag. I got a new blush to use and a new highlighter. That is if I even get to makeup in the hospital. I tend to like to put makeup on. I'm not huge on makeup, I don't wear a lot of makeup, but what I do wear, I do like to put it on because it just makes me feel a little bit better. So that is what I have in the cosmetic bag. I also bought a mini brush so I didn't have to grab my brush. It will work fine for my hair. My hair is not that long and I don't do much to it. I probably won't bring a straightener or anything like that, just a brush. I'll just let it dry. So now on to clothes for me. I honestly didn't bring that much in clothes because I found, one, if possible, I would like to leave the hospital as soon as I can. As long as everything's fine, I would like to leave the hospital at 24 hours, so I don't plan on being there that long. But if something happens and I'm there longer than expected, people can always go back to my house and get me some clothes. But I brought just something to change into. So this is actually what I wore in the hospital for Wesley. I got it at Walmart. It's just a nightgown. And I added these snaps so that it's easy to breastfeed. Just whip your boob out. So I added these. And it was really comfortable and lightweight, and it's kind of like a hospital gown, but it's not, it's like a stretchy jersey material. So I brought that to change into after I shower or something like that. I also had this with Wesley, and I don't think I've worn it since because I'm not really a robe person at home. I wish I was. I probably, as we have more kids, I probably will be. It's just a black robe I got at Target. Lightweight, again, like a jersey material. It's actually really soft. Just a short robe. to wear over this, like if somebody's coming to visit and I just want to like cover up a little bit. The next thing I have is a nursing tank top. Now, to be honest, I'm really going to highly doubt that I'm going to wear this. If anything, I might wear this home. That's a possibility. And then I have this, I don't think this is maternity. It's not. It's just a Merona, like ribbed knit, 3/4 length, flowy black shirt. And this might be, depending on how hot it is, because it's only getting hotter here, that might be like something I wear going home. And then I have some maternity leggings to pop on to leave the hospital in. So as far as like intimate items, underwear, I'm bringing a couple pairs of just plain underwear, actually maternity underwear, and a couple pairs of socks. One is just like a normal sock to go home in, and then the other one are kind of cozy socks. They kind of look like the socks you get in the hospital, but they're a little bit more heavy duty, and they have the ribs at the bottom. I actually wore these in the hospital with Wesley, and I wear them in the winter, so I just have kept them, but probably after I have him, I'll slip these on. And then one pair of underwear to possibly go home in. But the truth is that, and these are maternity, and I got them for free at Motherhood Maternity for something, so I don't really care if they get ruined. And they're comfortable, they're really stretchy, which is really what is important, what I found was important after having Wesley. Just some comfortable underwear, because with Wes, I was like, people had told me to buy really cheap underwear that you don't care to get dirty, but you know what I think is most important is that they're comfortable. Because I had bought like just a really cheap pack of like Hanes underwear for women when I was packing for Wes. Those were the most uncomfortable, like no stretch underwear I've ever felt, and there's nothing worse after you have a baby trying to put on some underwear that don't have any stretch in them. Like, so to me, the most important thing is if you're going to wear underwear, get some nice, really stretchy underwear, get a bigger size than you think you need, and don't worry if they get ruined. Just buy them for this purpose. That would be my advice on that. But the truth is, I don't even think I wore underwear until I got home, because they give you like the little mesh panties and they give you pads, and I think I wore that home from the hospital because they were doing it for me. And the underwear I had brought, like I said, did not. So the next two items are just little nursing bras. It's like a t-shirt nursing bra, and this is another t-shirt style, but it does clasp in the back. And again, I didn't wear these with Wesley in the hospital. I think, if I can remember correctly, I wore a nursing tank under a long sleeve on the way home, but I never put a bra on in the hospital ever, because why? You know, you're sitting in bed and you're nursing, so, and getting checked every couple minutes, so I never had a reason for it. But I'm just bringing them because, oh, you know why I have them in here? Probably not to, maybe possibly to go home in, but also if there is a hot tub or like a jacuzzi tub and I want to labor in it, I thought I could put these on just to cover up, and I don't care if they get wet, so I brought a couple just in case of that, because God knows I do not have a bathing suit that's going to fit these titties right now, okay? No. The next item I brought is a belly wrap, a postpartum belly wrap. This is just called Postpartum Comfort Small. I had this with Wes. It was actually my sister's, and forgot to give it back to her, and then I moved and she ended up buying a new one, so she just said I could keep it. But I really liked this after Wesley, because you're so like, your belly is like googly, and like you feel great because you don't have a baby in your belly anymore, which is like ideal. But if you still feel a little sloppy just because everything is so like mushy and you still look kind of pregnant. So I don't know if I'll use this right away, but I'm just gonna bring it because if I just feel kind of gross, I might pop this on. So the last item I have for me in general are breast pads. These are just 2 that I made. They're waterproof, and I just have them. I had made a ton of them, like way more than I'm ever going to need, because I found that with Wesley, I didn't leak really. Obviously, when your milk comes in, I leaked. But my milk regulated really fast, and I never leaked at all, so I never used breast pads. I'm just gonna bring them just in case, but my milk didn't come in with Wesley until a few days after I got home from the hospital, so I never needed these in the hospital. But, you know, you don't know what's gonna happen the second time, so they're going in the bag. So now let's move on to Andrew. This is just, I said, hey, throw some clothes in there. So this is his thing. I did everything else. He threw clothes in there. So now I'm just going to show you what I packed for baby girl after she's born. So right after she's born, you know, I know that they put her in like something. They put her in something. I can't remember what though. But this time around, I might actually see if they can just put her in one of my outfits that I brought, because I don't know. I just remember them. They put the babies in like a shirt, and then they put like a shirt on their legs or something weird, and it wasn't that convenient. So I am bringing. Well, first I'm getting ahead of myself. So first, yeah, no, pregnancy brain. Sorry. So first I just brought this little newborn sleeper with like the opening at the bottom, and what I love about these is that they have the little handy things they can put over their hands so they don't scratch their eyeballs out. So I probably will put her in this right away. I did bring some socks. Not that socks stay on babies, but just in case she's cold. You know, Wesley, when he was born, had a hard time regulating his temperature for the first few hours, so just in case she's cold. So I also made a little swaddle blanket with a hat. This is my sister, actually is a fabric designer, and she made this, she designed this fabric, and she's so amazing at it. Isn't this beautiful? So I made a swaddle out of organic cotton knit and a matching little hat. So I'll probably swaddle her up in this after she's born, take some pictures. I have her going at home outfit, which is just a little zip up sleeper, and again have the little hand things here with just a little white hat. Just something cozy for her to go home in. And that is all the clothes I'm gonna bring for her. I am gonna bring just one of these Aiden and I swaddle blankets. This is one that I had from Wesley. I loved these. Yeah, can't say enough good things about these. So the last thing that I am bringing for baby girl is cloth diapers. I'm not cloth diapering in the hospital. It's just not my priority. But as like a pro cloth diaperer, I do feel like a responsibility to at least bring cloth diapers in the hospital so like people can see them. And so I am going to change her into one before we go home. But I am going to bring this wet bag just in case like she does go to the bathroom in one before we can leave, because that's how newborns are. So I'm bringing 3 different newborn cloth diapers. This is a THX, and because these like didn't work on Wesley for very long, I'm like, better get them on her because they probably will only last like a day in absorbency. So I brought one like this, one like that, and then a Thirsty's Newborn Natural. Isn't that so cute? So one of these she'll go home in. I'm thinking this one just because it's really cute. And like I said, just a wet bag in case like before we leave, she actually goes in one and I have to change her again. Put it in the wet bag. The next thing I am packing is my nice camera. It's all charged and ready to go. So this is one of the last things I have to show you. It is my puppy pillow. And obviously this isn't going to be in my hospital bag because it's huge, but it's one of the things I'm going to grab, and it was just sitting next to me, so I'm showing you my puppy pillow. And I actually made this cover, and I have a tutorial if you're interested on how to make your own puppy cover. One of the last things is a folder with all my medical forms that I have to bring, like disability and stuff for work. So that's what is in here. So it's just all in one place, and it's all pre-filled out, and so that will be in my hospital bag. The really last thing I have is a running list on the top of my hospital bag of either things that I forgot to pack, and I'm putting them on this list to remember, or things that I just can't pack because I use them every day. So that would be like my glasses, because I wear glasses at night, my phone chargers, an iPad charger, our iPad, the nursing pillow I showed you because I still have to grab it, it can't be in my bag, and my birth ball. And the birth ball is kind of a tentative thing because if I'm in labor and I know it's fast, I'm probably not going to grab my birth ball. If I can tell that stuff's progressing, I'm not going to worry about it. But if we end up going to the hospital kind of early, just to be on the safe side, I probably will grab it just in case I need it. So you may be asking a few things, like, what about pads? Well, I had actually packed quite a few pads with Wesley, and I didn't use any of them. The hospital gave me a whole pack of pads before I left, and I had pads for my sister that my sister had bought and never used. So then I had, and I had bought myself a pack of pads, and then I got a huge pack from the hospital. So I had like so many pads that I didn't need. So I'm not even going to buy them this time. I'm just going to assume that the hospital will give me some when I'm there. And I went on the hospital's website and they have a checklist of what you should bring for yourself, and it was not on that list. So I'm assuming that they will provide pads for me, and most likely enough to go home with. Same with newborn diapers. Even though we cloth diaper, they gave us like a whole pack of newborn diapers in the hospital, so I'm not bringing disposables either because I'm sure they will provide that for us. The other thing I'm not bringing is nipple cream because, again, I brought that with Wes and they gave me nipple cream. I didn't even need it. And to be honest, I didn't even need it in the hospital because my milk didn't come in. I really wasn't raw yet. I never really need nipple cream, to be honest. Thankfully, a lot of people swear by nipple cream and they need it. I did not need it. So that is what I am packing in my hospital bag. Tell me what you think about what I'm packing, and if you're curious about why I didn't pack anything else, let me know what you are packing in your hospital bag or what you did pack in your hospital bag. Alright guys, that is it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye!